Hello students, how are you? At first, I want to introduce with you I am Manik Chandra Sarkar, Assistant Teacher, Alipur Union Secondary School. I hope that you are well, keeping by yourself, confined in four walls. All of you know that today the world is suffering from a fatal disease which name is COVID-19. Now, COVID-19 not only a country problem but also a global problem. We want to remove this fatal disease so that every man wants to live in peace. No man wants sorrow and trouble. However, we cannot connect with you and we are unable to take any class like you because the school is closed and we are helpless to take any kinds of class and we are unable to connect you. So, finding no other alternatives, we are going to start online class so that you can solve any other kinds of problem. We know that for a glorious result, more and more practice and reading is inevitable. So you have to read more and more. You have to try heart and soul for scoring a good result. You should not stay at home without addiction. You have to read attentively because without reading properly you cannot succeed in your life. To lead a happy life and a comfortable life, you have to acquire knowledge and make a good result. That is why you should read consent, you should read attentively, and you should concentrate your mind on the book so that no doubt. Now, you should stay at home carefully and wash your hand with sanitizer, wear mask, and you should lead life safe and sound. At first, we have to know English is an international language. To get any kinds of service or job, you have to know English well because all over the world English is provocative. That is why we have to know more and more English. We know that literature builds grammar, but not grammar builds literature. But only we can say that grammar is the ornament of literature. If we use grammar portion, the literature will be nice, and we have to find some opportunities to use grammar with literature. If we use grammar portion with literature, the students can easily eat and anybody can understand it easily. Now I am trying to take English class for class 9. Today our topic is narration. So you should listen my word so that you can understand my topics and listen to me what I say. Today our topic is narration. Narration. At first, we have to know what is called narration. Speaking of speaker is called narration. There are two kinds of narration: direct narration and indirect narration. Direct narration and indirect narration. At first, we have to know about narration, and I will write here a direct narration. Then I will write indirect narration. Example of indirect narration. Look at the blackboard and concentrate on your mind on topics. He said to me, সে আমাকে বলল, I am well, আমি ভালো আছি, আমি ভালো আছি। Here he is speaker. Said to repeating verb. Me object বা reporter. And the sentence which is in inverted comma, it is called repeated speech. Repeated speech. We have to know clearly speaker, about speaker, repeating verb, repeater, or repeated speech. Here, his speaker said to repeating verb means repeater. I am well. Its condition is repeated speech. We have to change direct speech into indirect speech for class 9 and 10. So here we should follow these rules, and I shall try to solve the same Now we are trying to solve or change direct into indirect speech. He says, I am ill. সে বলল আমি হই অসুস্থ। If the repeating verb is in present tense, then the tense of repeated speech, the tense of verb in repeated speech will not be changed. So he says that he is ill. Here, that is Linga. That is Linga. However, we have to know well that if the sentence is assertive in quotation marks, then we can use told instead of said and tell instead of say, and we can use that for assertive sentence as a linker. If the repeating verb is present or future tense and the tense of verb will not be changed, and then the repeated speech is habitual truth or universal truth, then the tense of repeating speech will not sense at all. The teacher said to the students, the sun that's in the east. Here, reputed speech is universal truth. Reputed speech is universal truth. So, this sentence never be changed. though it is a assertive sentence and it is universal truth. So here we can use told instead of said to, and we can use that as a linker. Then we cannot sense the reputed speech because it is a universal truth sentence. If we sense the narration, at first we have to know about 5 kinds of sentence and 12 tenses. So we have to know which word we can use instead of said for assertive sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence, operative sentence, and exclamatory sentence. So we should try and solve it. For assertive sentence, said to becomes told as a linker. That for assertive sentence we can use told instead of said to, and we can use that as a linker. It is only used for assertive sentence. For interrogative sentence, said to becomes asked or inquired. And we can use if or whether instead of as a linker. For imperative sentence, For imperative sentence, said to becomes advised said to becomes advised, ordered, forbade, requested, command, and as a linker to as linker. Operative sentence or operative sentence. For operative sentence, said to becomes twist or break, and we can use that as a linker. For exclamatory sentence, said to becomes exclamatory joy and or exclaim with sorrow if the repeating speech refers to a news of joy. There we can use exclaim with joy instead of said to, and if the sentence in inverted comma refers to the news of sorrow, then we can write exclaim with sorrow instead of said to. And we can use linker as that. There we can use that as a linker. Now we can sense into tense if the sentence of repeated speech is present indefinite, then it will sense into past indefinite tense. Sense of tense. present indefinite will be changed into past indefinite tense. Present continuous past. Present indefinite, past indefinite, and present continuous tense will be changed into past continuous tense. Present perfect becomes past perfect. Present perfect continuous tense will change into past perfect continuous tense, and past indefinite will change into past perfect. Past continuous tense changes to past perfect continuous tense, but past perfect and past perfect continuous tense never be changed. Never be changed. He said to me, I am reading a book. The repeating speech is assertive sentence, and it's in the sense of present continuous tense. Though it is a assertive sentence, so we have to change the repeating verb. I told before we can use told instead of said for assertive sentence. So here I will use told instead of said. As it's assertive sentence, so I can use that as linker. Yeah, the subject is first person. The subject is first person. So this subject will follow the subject in front of said. In front of Sent. Here I will follow he. As it is a sentence of present continuous tense, so it will change into past continuous tense. So we have to know the structure of past continuous tense. Then we know subject plus was public where plus beyond plus ing plus extension. So I change into he, and we can use here was or where, though he is third person singular number. So here we can use was as verb. He told me that he was reading a book. He told me that he was reading a book. He said to me, I wrote a letter. Look here and try to understand this repeated species past indefinite tense, a sentence of past indefinite tense. I wrote a letter. So at first we have to change said to, and we can use here told instead of said to. We can remove comma and quotation, and we can put here that as a linker, because the repeated species assertive sentence. Though I is past person and it will follow the first pronoun in front of the repeating verb. So I will be saying to him. It is past perfect tense, and we should change it past perfect tense. So at first we have to know the structure of past perfect tense. Subject plus had plus V3 plus object. We had he told me that he had written a letter. He told me that he had written a letter. Now we shall discuss about interrogative sentence. Let us try again. Listen to me what I say, concentrate your mind on the blackboard and try to understand what I say. said to me, are you going to school? সে আমাকে বললো, তুমি কি স্কুল যাচ্ছ? Yeah, the interrogate marks is in the end of the sentence, so we can understand it easily. It is a interrogative sentence, and we should recall about interrogative sentence. We can use asked instead of said to. We can use if or whether as a linker, and then we can change the sentence in the of repeated speech. He asked me if the subject is second person, so it will follow me because first person said to first person follow the subject before the repeating verb, and second person will follow the object after the repeating verb. And we can use here if as a linker. He asked me if I was going to school. সে আমাকে জিজ্ঞাসা করেছিল আমি স্কুলে যাইতেছিলাম কিনা। She said to me, who are you? It's a interrogative sentence, and here we can use asked instead of said to. This is an interrogative sentence, so we can use asked instead of said to, and we know that double question mark never be changed for interrogative sentence. Here the sentence begins with relative pronoun who, so it will not be sensed. Here we can use linker who, subject you, it will sense into me, object, so its subject form is I, so me is sensed into I, and it is present in tense, so verb was she asked me who I was. Dear students, you should read attentively, stay in your home. Don't move here and there for nothing. Take care. Thank you all.